Welcome to Intuitive Edge. It's been a couple days. I've been wanting to get to this video. I've got a few topics lined up, so I need to get to it and get some more videos out to you guys. This one I want to talk about is the college admissions scandal. Now, I'm sure most of you have heard that by now, that there was a plethora of wealthy elites that were caught bribing to get their children into Ivy League schools. And a lot of falsifying records, falsifying SAT scores, bribing coaches. It's pretty deep. And so we're going to take a look at this. I've got 6 questions we're going to look at. The first question is, what's the energy of it? And I pulled the 5 of Swords, the conflict card. So that's got strife, and it's just kind of a difficult path moving forward. It's the energy of it is constricted, and so doesn't have good energy on this. How far reaching does it go? We have the Lovers card, which is the card of partnership. Now, it's not just romantic partnership as people would think of lovers. In tarot, the Lovers card is a major arcana. It carries more weight, and it means deeper partnerships, deeper connections, people being connected on like business partnerships. So, and that's the only major arcana in the 6 cards that I laid out. So I'm thinking that with that strong partnership card, and the question being how far reaching is this, to me that means that it goes deep with partners involved at many different levels. So I think if there's a full-on investigation, which looks like there has been, but it sounds like this could uncover some pretty deep connections, okay? Will anybody go to prison for this? This is a big question that people are asking, myself included. And we have the 8 of Cups, which is a card of change. But with the imagery on this card in many of the decks, the 8 of Cups is like, you're moving on and things are changing because something came apart, or something, you're having to move on because of sadness. It's a moving on and a change. Sometimes it's not welcomed. So I would think that on the question of will anyone go to prison, it's likely. We'll see what the other cards pull up here. The next card is, what is hidden from view? What don't we know? Now I've got the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen can represent people or a person. Pentacles is about values. So I'm wondering with this Queen if there's more people involved because of the imagery of the value, the holding of the value, the holding of this coin in the imagery. I'll just show this to you. So she's all about values, and in this scandal, it was all about the money. It was people being bribed, people being paid off, kickbacks, people being paid to falsify records and test scores, and I'm looking back at this, facing that question, she's facing that last question of the prison time and that change card. So I'm wondering if there may be either some more people that are wrapped up in this that might be indicted, might be arrested, charged, what have you. I think there's going to be some more people that face that change card, and more females, I think, that face that prison change card, and that's what we don't know. So that's going to be probably coming to light in the near future. Okay, next question was, what is coming into view now? And we've got the 6 of Swords, which is another card kind of like the 8 of Cups, where it's having to move on from something. but not very happy. It's kind of got a sad overtone to it. And this card on this deck, the keyword is calm. And this is on the question of what's coming into view. With that question, with that card and that question and the with that card being keyword of calm, I'm wondering if this is like kind of, it might be kind of quieting down in the news just a tad. I think there's going to be other things that are taking the news headlines, but this is still going on. It's not, the story's not going away, but I think we might be hearing a little less of it in the news, at least in the short term. It'll probably come back up in the news once some more stuff comes out, but we might kind of see it kind of quiet down a little bit. Now, the outcome for the people involved, I have the Five of Cups, and this is definitely a card of sadness or difficulty. So the people involved, I think, are definitely going to be facing some very challenging times in the near future, possibly jail time. At the very least, they're going to be dragged into court or something. That it's going to be a challenge. And that sadness is like, yeah, it's kind of like it's over and you kind of have to face the music at that point. The Five of Cups, the imagery, especially in the Rider-Waite deck, the imagery is, you know, you're sad because of what you've lost. And there's still some good that can come of it, but you're dealing with a lot that's in front of you and on your plate right at the moment that's unpleasant or unsettling. Okay. So underneath we have the competition card. I think that is pretty apropos for this whole thing. It was like wanting to have a competitive edge with your kids, you know, these wealthy elites that they wanted to beat out the competition and be top dog and get their kids in these Ivy League schools. And it's backfiring quite spectacularly, as we see in the news. So that's about all I have on this. We'll see what comes out in the news on this. So anyway, we'll see what comes. So I appreciate you stopping by my channel. If you liked it, leave a like. Please subscribe if you want to. I'll make more videos, especially soon, because there's a lot in the news I want to get to. So we'll catch you next video. Bye for now.